Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Dangan Ronpa. Last time left off, we were continuing with the class trial, and we are accusing Leon Kuwata of killing Meizono. And now we are about to start the climax logic. So we have 20 minutes to figure out, like, where the panel. We're kind of describing how the hell everything took place. So let's see here, and of course it's a little weird because it's like they have like these little circles, and you have to determine what's actually really happening in these scenes. But I think from here, like, considering Meizono's hiding Benoit trying to kill this person, so let's see here. Let's say that the person first goes into the room itself. Meizono's waiting for him, and it looks like she's about to attack him, but seems like she missed. I would say that she's trying to grab this person, backing up scared, sees the scabbard, and protects themselves from the knife. I think so, anyway. I think that's what we got from it. Let's see, then the what the hell was I gonna say? Attacker hits Meizono and breaks her wrist. And what's left is... would it be her dropping her knife? Would it be this one? I don't know. I'm afraid of getting this wrong. Because it makes sense, like, she dropped the knife, then whatever. I mean, if this is her dropping a knife, then... Actually, no. You know what? Sometimes they like screwing you through. This is actually, I think, the same exact frame as that one. So that wouldn't be it. So I think it's actually this one, where now she's hurt, and it's like, oh man, the damn sword's out there, practice knife or practice sword or whatever. She runs into the bathroom, scared as all hell. Let's see here. Sometimes it helps even looking into the other, it helps looking into the other frames as well to see, what needs to be put in and what needs to be inputted. Let's see. None of these make sense just yet. Actually, yeah, this one will make sense because she's hiding, and well, using a screwdriver, it could be possible to, unlock the door. And it seems like in this frame that she is getting killed, and it would make sense that this is where she wrote her dying message. And, well, now she's dead. Act 3. Let's see here. Seems like he's going to take the lint roller, cleaning things up. Finally. Actually, got a couple more here. What else did we not use? No. Okay. The person picking up the crystal ball, ready to throw it, hits the button, tries throwing the thing in there, and there's gonna be peace here. I think that's how you say it. So how you solve it. So once again, to solve it, or to look at it, from another aspect, is culprit entering a room. She tries attacking him. The person backs up into the scabbard, picks it up to defend themselves, hits them. She runs in. Person unscrews the lock. She gets killed, writes her dying message, starts cleaning things up, picks up the crystal ball, throws the the bloodied shirt, and it falls off. I think that's how you do it. So once you're ready, just press triangle, and Makoto will start talking about it. All right, let's go back to where it all started. And if it's wrong, you'll tell us we're wrong. We have to go fix it later on. But I think this is right. Last night, the culprit went to the room where Meizono was. In other words, to my room. More than likely, Meizono invited that person to my room in order to kill them. Using a knife she took from the kitchen beforehand, she attacked that person. Okay, so far so good. Okay, the person backed up and defended themselves. But something happened that she didn't see coming. The person struck back at her with the practice sword in my room. And the strike from the practice sword broke Meizono's right wrist, ending the battle. Right. She gets scared, and then the knife was stolen from her. She runs into the bathroom, because it's like, what's she gonna do? Corner, Mizuno panicked and fled into the shower. And this person is just pissed off. The culprit went right after her, but for some reason the shower door wouldn't open. The door to my shower is misaligned, and not knowing the trick, she was unable to open it. Mizuno knew because I told her, but of course the culprit didn't know. However, they fixed that issue right there. Even so, the culprit somehow forced the door open, and then with the stolen knife, and well, she's dead. He stabbed Mizuno. And during that time, Pharaoh died message. However, with her last remaining strength, Mizuno left behind a dying message. On the wall behind her back, so the culprit wouldn't notice. And boom. But in doing so, she expelled all her strength. And after murdering Mizuno, the culprit hurriedly began destroying the evidence. By cleaning up her room. First, remove the bloodstained shirt. And went to town with that lint roller, and then used my room's lint roller. He cleaned the room from top to bottom to remove any trace of his having visited that room. Finally, to dispose of the evidence, he goes into the trash room. After that, the culprit headed to the trash room to dispose of his dress shirt. He intended to burn his bloody shirt to the incinerator there. However, shutters sealed the trash room, and he was unable to approach the incinerator. So the culprit used the glass ball Hagakiri left in the laundry room. And boom. The culprit pushed the incinerator switch by throwing a glass ball through the shutters. For a normal person, that's practically impossible, but the culprit was confident he could do it. After all, the culprit is a super duper high school all-star. Bam! Easy enough. He threw the glass ball with precision and control, hitting the switch and activating the incinerator. Finally, he just throws his the shirt in there, thinking he got away with it. The culprit, having destroyed the evidence, was relieved and quickly left the trash room. But the culprit wasn't counting on. Yep, part of his shirt falling out of the incinerator. And so the culprit remained blissfully unaware that he left behind conclusive evidence. You're busted, Leon. Isn't that right, Leon Kuwata? And there you go. Apparently, Hagakiri forgot that glass ball in the laundry room. When you went to the laundry room to wash the blood off your shirt, Kuwata, you found it there. And when you did, you came up with this plan. What do you say, Kuwata? Do you have any objections? Do I have any objections? Yeah, I do. Of course I freaking do. Anyway, all that's just a theory. You ain't got a bit of evidence, do ya? There ain't no evidence. It's all bullshit. They ain't gonna fly with me. Now, why don't you show him again, Negi, the evidence that he's the culprit? You have that evidence. I have that evidence? And finally, we are able to begin a machine gun talk battle. Let's look at the tutorial here. This should be pretty interesting. You'll occasionally face adversaries during class trials who refuse to hear you out. When that happens, you'll commence a one-on-one verbal battle, called a Machine Gun Talk Battle, MTB. Your goal is to rhythmically obliterate your opponent's assertions as they appear, so it's kind of like a rhythm game in a sense. This is when tempo markers at the bottom of the screen reach the middle, press a button. And lock on to the opponent's assertions by pressing the X button. And then I think you obliterate it with the triangle button. As you do this, your opponent will take damage and you'll fail to destroy, and if you fail to destroy an assertion, well, you'll feel it. Successive lock-ons and obliterations combo, and a long enough combo will increase the tempo. On the other hand, repeated misses will decrease the tempo. Be warned, as the tempo changes, so does the timing, which you have to press the buttons. And finally, at the end, you're going to be able to expose the opponent's weak point, and you just fire to kill a shot by pressing triangle. A lot of times, there's going to be only one ammo or a piece, but later on, you're going to have to cycle through which type of ammo you want to use. If you make your refutation quickly enough, your victory is yours. You deplete your influence gauge, and then it'll end in failure. Okay, so basically it's like a little rhythm game. The Culprit did not use something in that room when you removed the screws from the doorknob. Instead, the Culprit luckily used his own. He used something of his own to remove the doorknob screws. Could have been... Not a freaking chance that's gonna fly with me! You dumbass! 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 Dumbass, dumbass, Is that how you say dumbass in Japanese? Hoa, 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 hoa! Dumbass, 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 dumbass! He's getting pissed off. I need to present definitive proof to the squad that he's the culprit. And well, let's get started with the final thing this trial, the machine gun talk battle. Now I'm not gonna talk during this, but, well, of course I'm talking, but I'm not gonna, you know, like say what he's saying, because it really all you gotta do is press X whenever something comes up, and press triangle to obliterate his assertions. You keep doing that until, if you look at his influence gauge, his health pretty much goes down. If we don't get rid of his accusations or his words quickly enough, we take damage. If that happens, then we're screwed. Oh, tempo went up faster. I like this part of the game. I mean, it's easy. It's actually very easy. And there you go, fire to kill shot. Tool set. There ain't no evidence. It's all bullshit. Ain't gonna fly. Well, what you're saying is bullshit. Your tool set. That's something you could have used to break through the door. And finally, that was that. Now we just kind of watch everything fall into place. At the crime scene, the shower's doorknob had screws removed. But when he removed the screws, what tool did he use? For removing screws, he used a screwdriver. In that case, that was one of the tool set we were given, wasn't there, dude? So he used that. Not like there are any other tools here. However, there were no signs the tool set in my room had been used. The culprit thought the crime scene was in Maisono's room and not in Agi's room. Because only the guys were given tool sets, he didn't think there would be one in that room. In which case, whose tool set did the culprit use? Dumbass, dumbass, dumbass! The culprit had to use his own tool set. Dumbass, 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 dumbass! Quada, would you please show us your tool set? If my proposition is correct, then there should be evidence of the screwdriver having been used. Dumbass, dumbass, uh-huh? If you say you used it for something else, then explain to us where and what for. I'll warn you in advance. Trying to say you lost it won't work either. Dumbass. Duh. Dingus. It seems he has no objections. And this, I do believe, is the end. He just has a look of disbelief in his eye. Just look at him. And that, well, that finishes Chapter 1 with a perfect score. Well, there you go. And by actually, you know, doing well in these class trials, you actually get more Monokuma medals. And this is where you get a majority of them, is just after the class trials. And boom, you get, like, you know, close to 100, if not even more. So, that's nice. Boop, 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 boop. It appears you reached a conclusion. Alright then, let's begin ballot time. Okay, you guys, please cast your ballot using the switch in front of you. And, oh, and just for the record, make absolutely sure you vote for someone. You don't want to be punished for something so silly. Alrighty, let's end this with a bang. What will the verdict be? Who's tonight's villain? Will it be right, or will it be oh so wrong? Which could it be? So you don't actually get to vote, it does it automatically. And everyone placed their ballots, and everyone seems to have voted for Kuwata. And it is correct, considering he won, and, you know, boom, everything like that. There you go. It's finished. Oh ho ho! That's absolutely correct! The villain who killed Sayaka Mizono was Leon Kuwata! No. What? Oh, hold on. Hold on a sec. Kuwata. Kuwata, you really murdered Mizono? How How could you? You son of a bitch! The fuck you do that for? I had no choice. I was gonna get killed myself, man. So I had to kill her. One wrong move, this could have happened to any of you guys. Meizono just happened to target me. Just my freaking luck. Or should I have just sat back and let her kill me? He does have a point, but you still went out of your way to kill her, though. The truth is out. Our answer was correct. But where does that even leave us? Rather, I would probably feel a lot better had we been wrong. Because if those inferences are the truth, then it's also the truth that Meizono tried to frame me. And yet, even so, despite all, Meizono is not at fault. The catalyst of all this is because of that video. Even I was taken aback from what I saw. I can't imagine how it affected the victim, Meizono. She was scared, you know? She did everything she could, you know, to reach her dreams, and she was afraid that it was just gonna end like that. She didn't want it to. Her dream and her friends that she valued above everything. After seeing her friends like that, Meizono, she did whatever she needed to fulfill her dream and like bad things to do it. That's why, for the sake of her precious friends, Meizono betrayed me. In that case, what Meizono said then? Always by my side. From the start, Meizono only got close to me so she could deceive me. So she could use me? I don't know anymore. I have no way to ask her feelings. Not anymore. Once you're gone, it's all over. So how about that showbiz? Scary stuff, huh? Killing someone over interpersonal relationships. Yikes! She looks so pretty and so nice, but beneath all that, she was mad like a hatter. What'd you say? I get it. Yeah. You're drowning in despair at having been betrayed by Meizono, aren't you? Attraction, affection, compassion, the bigger the shin, the more despair left in its wake. Cut the crap! It's all your fault! What Meizono did! Everything! It's all your fault! Having completely lost myself, I lunged at Monokuma, but stop this. Kirigiri grabbed my arm and held it tight. Tight enough to leave a mark. You should stop now. That is, if you actually want to avenge her. Damn it! Oh, you had me going there. I thought I was gonna get pounded, but I made it out alive. What up? So, the tribe has spoken. You guys found a villain in splendid fashion. So it's time for this round's villain, Leon Kawadas, to receive his punishment. Punishment? You mean execution? Oh, wait a second, please. I had no choice but to kill her. Yeah, it was a genuine case of self-defense. I was just defending myself. It just... What part of your actions could be called a legitimate self-defense? When you broke the shower door's lock, you used your own tool set, right? In other words, after she closed herself in the shower, you went all the way back to your room and brought back a screwdriver, broke the lock, and then finished her off. You had any number of opportunities to end it right there and then, but you didn't take them. You quite obviously intended to kill her. No! That was... Just stop. Just end this facade. Oh dear. Are you sure about that? You were the closest Meizono out of all of us. And your dear Meizono was killed by this man. I don't intend to place all blame on Kawada. Of course I don't blame Meizono either. Because it's all his fault. Oh? If it wasn't for you, neither Meizono nor Kawada would have ended up like this. Rather than fighting each other, we should be fighting the one who organized all this. Oh, goodness gracious. Have you awoken to your sense of justice? Did you know that nothing in this world is as moral as a sense of justice? It's because we've got all these people flaunting over their justice that war will never end. Have you awoken to that sense of justice? Shut up! Ah, whatevs. More importantly, Let's get this punishment started. Everyone's waiting. I'm begging you. Please, stop this. No excuses. You disrupted the order, you suffer the consequences. Those are society's rules. Please don't! I prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kawada, the super duper high school all-star. No, 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 no! Let's get the ball rolling. It's punishment time. No! That is one way to go. He just got assaulted by millions of baseballs. I mean, I don't know how many would say, but come on now. I mean, the blood splatter and everything. It's I don't know. It's a little unsettling in this game. I don't understand. I don't know how to describe it, but the deaths and executions in this game is they're just unsettling. I don't know. The scene we bore witness to was despair. If you couldn't call it that, then what on earth could you even call it? Yahoo! That was extreme! I'm drowning in adrenaline! Yeah. What is this? I can't take it anymore. Do we really have to continue this? I can't do it! If you're not a fan of this, then completely disconnect yourselves from the outside world and accept your new lives here. That is, if you guys can actually do it. Boop, 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 boop. Oh man, this guy's just insane. You bastard! What's your objective in all this? What's my objective? Talk about a guy that looks like an evil society. Talk about a guy like he's in an evil secret society. Or in this case, wouldn't it be talk about a bear like he's in an evil secret society? Why must such an upstanding citizen as myself be subjected to this? Because how else would you turn something common sense says is impossible to common sense? That's like using a scale to measure length. Well, it's not like you couldn't do it, but whoa, I feel like we're not on the same page here. Damn it! I don't know who the hell you are, but I'll have your fucking head on a pike. Boop, boop, boop. You're so mad. Do you hate me? Do you want to hate on... If you want to hate on someone, you better get the... You've got the wrong bear, bro. I mean, this murder only happened because you guys wanted, didn't it? It's all you guys' fault because you can't let go of your attachment to the outside world. Of course we can't. Just suddenly up and being trapped in this screwed up place. Trapped, huh? But when you guys uncover all the Academy's mysteries, you'll most definitely be thinking, I'm so happy I get to live my whole life here. What do you mean by that? There's a lot of meaning buried in your words, like what you said earlier. Yeah, everyone's waiting. Just who is this everyone you speak of? Well, I said everything I can. It's not as much as fun if I don't save some for later. Ugh. And then Monokuma vanished, leaving us alone in our overwhelming, nightmarish reality. Even after Monokuma dismissed us, we stayed in that place, unable to move for some time. No, for some time is probably a huge understatement. I'm positive we were all afraid of being alone. Oh. No one uttered a word. Everyone stood in silence, wearing long, contemplative faces. But then... Negi, do you have a moment? She walked up beside me and whispered into my ear. Before we go back, there's something I'd like to tell you. About Mizono? Yes, that's correct. Do you remember what I said to you before the class trial? I said you must uncover the truth behind this incident yourself, Negi. You were trying to make me realize Mizono's betrayal myself. Me, completely unaware I was being deceived. Stupidly trusting her while being made a suspect. Yes, Mizono tried to throw you to the wolves. That is an unshakable fact. But she was conflicted all the way to the end. Because of that, she was thinking of you in her last moments. In her last moments? She was thinking of me? Don't say something so baseless. Something nobody can know. There's no longer any way to ask her. Even without asking her, you can still use your logic. Mizono's final thoughts were of how she could save you. Huh? The evidence for that is in the dying message she left for her last remaining strength. She wouldn't have left that message. She didn't care what happened to you. That was probably just her way of getting back at Kawada for killing her. Yes, that is a possibility. However, that's not what I think. She was conflicted. Conflicted about deceiving you, and about killing someone. That's why her plan failed. Her conflict invited failure. Ironic, isn't it? Why are you telling me this? Because you're a person who can overcome. Because you can overcome the deaths of our friends Mizono and Kawada and move forward. If that's not who you are, you'll never be able to conquer these extraordinary circumstances. Overcome the deaths of my friends? I can't. I can't do that. I will carry that with me for the rest of my life. I won't overcome Mizono's death and Kawada's death. I will carry those with me forever and ever. And carrying their memories, I will press forward. You've chosen a much, much more difficult road. But I expect that you can handle it. She let out a small laugh as she spoke. Hey, Negi, while we're here, I'd like to know, how'd you know I wanted to talk to you about Mizono? That. Because I'm an Esper. What? I'm kidding. It was just a feeling. And that is the end of Chapter 1. We had 15 survivors, but in just one freaking chapter, we're down to 12. This game gets more and more messed up as we keep going on, guys. Don't think, oh man, first chapter, it's like, man, what else is going to happen? Stuff is going to keep happening. Things are going to keep getting crazier, and I don't know if you guys are, like, if you guys haven't played this game before, then you guys are in for a treat. If you guys did play this before, then hopefully you guys are enjoying the LP, and maybe you guys are just waiting anticipation what others are probably thinking, you know? It's insane, but, you know, this game's awesome, and, that's that. We finished Chapter 1, and in the next episode, we'll go ahead and, start Chapter 2. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Dangan Ronpa. I'll see you guys later.